We're excited, very excited here at Construction Market Data, formerly Reed Construction Data. Just to highlight that, many of you that have been in the industry for a while, you're familiar with both names. Construction Market Data was actually the original name of our company, and we, through some research, did some rebranding and have taken that name back on. So you'll see us both as CMD and Reed Insight probably through this transition, but CMD is the complete name moving forward with us. But all the technology here, you're going to see, you know, Reed still on some of our things here. So you'll see both those names move forward. But thanks so much for joining us. If you do have a question along the way, please feel free to let us know what that is. And so just by way of introduction here, also I think John Pitt from our organization is on the line also with us. I'm not sure if he's able to chime in or not, but John will be playing a strategic role in leadership from our end with the account here with Mason Contractors Association. So just want to give a brief shout out to him. Real quick about CMD. A number of years ago, you may be familiar with the American Institute of Architects. This organization is over 80,000 paid members who are designers and architects across the United States. They actually formed a strategic partnership with us. We help them in many ways, and they in turn, they provide us access to their members, which is really the thing that helps set us apart above everything else at CMD. Is going to be our relationship with the owners and architects across North America. Through this relationship, if you go on to, this is their website actually here, you're going to see Reed Construction Data very much involved with them. So through that alliance, it helps us get not only the most information, but the earliest information, especially when it comes to private and private negotiated projects that are out there. And of course, we'll have, you know, public information also, but gives you the most well-rounded access and really timely information. You know, that's very important in my conversations with Jeff, is getting this information to the members in a timely way, so you guys can be tracking this stuff, planning ahead, and you know, being able to bid more profitable opportunities for your firm. So what we're going to do here is take you over to our platform called Reed Insight. And this will be CMD Insight here shortly. What we're going to do here is kind of walk through some of the highlights of this. You know, there's so many features. We won't be able to get into all of them today, but I want to hit some of the key features that will be most beneficial to you as the member. This is the homepage for Insight. On here, you will see Insight. Now, this is covering all the United States. You can see here there's a heat map here. So, you know, if you're working in California, you may not want to know all the stuff going on over here. And all these, all this information here will be reflective of your specific area. So if you're working, let's say, just in California, you know, it'll just show that, or maybe you're just in Illinois, these numbers will reflect that. And you're going to see a number of things here. First of all, how many projects there are within your subscribed area. You'll see updated projects since the last time you logged in, and then also new projects that have come in. As we move down here, this is where you're going to see any saved searches, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel every time you go into our system. You can just click on any saved search that you have here on your home page. You can go into just, you know, new and updated projects and so on. So a number of different ways to jump into the database when you first log in. You're going to see a search bar here at the top. Also, very you know, great way to get down to projects that you want to see, and I'll get into that here more in just a second. Let's jump into the database and kind of talk through an overview of what we'll be seeing here, and then we'll dive down into some specifics. All right, so there's two major ways of being able to search within our database. The first way, you're going to see the search bar up top here, same thing you saw on the home page. You actually can go into the search bar. You'll be able to search a number of different ways. You can search company information. You can actually go into the documents, into the plans and or specifications, and do an actual search of anything you'll find inside those documents. So you may specialize. You may have a niche of a certain type of brick or mortar or some kind of restoration. If that shows up inside the documents, plans, or specs, we'll actually be able to take you to the specific pages that shows up. It is a phenomenal way to find great opportunities for your company as soon as those plans are released. You can search the scope and details of the projects also inside of here. So that's one way to go down and search. And along with that, over on the left side, you're going to see here a number of filters. So you can see things such as, updated dates, when it was listed within, the bid dates, project value, stage, category, and so on as we go through here. And we're going to jump into a number of these as we move along this presentation. So two major ways to do those searches and to filter down to what we want to see. And as I understand, we're going to have people from all over the country here today. So I want to pick just a category. I figure why don't we start, since the headquarters is in Illinois, we'll choose out that state here initially and kind of show you how this works. So we can go into the U.S., actually, or Canada, and select the area that we want. So we can go all the way down to the county level. So we go down right into specific counties. If you just want to focus on certain areas, even within your state, or let's say you're on the border of 2 or 3 states, you actually be able to drill down right to the areas that you want to see. But for the sake of our presentation, let's open up the state of Illinois here. I think since we've got this webinar going, I don't know if you can see this, my cursor's blinking a little bit, and I think we're having a little bit of issue there. There we go. Sometimes if we have a webinar, it may affect that a little bit. All right, so what we've done here, I clicked Illinois and basically hit accept, and we're looking at almost 25,000 projects going on across the state of Illinois. These will be in various stages, and we can drill down actually to the specific stage that we want to see. Obviously, the lowest hanging fruit is going to be in bidding, so these would be projects right now that are bidding inside the territory that we selected. And you're going to see here that we have in planning almost 2,000 projects. 1,253 of those are in pre-design. So as you can see, we get this information very, very early on. Many of these projects do not even have an architect attached to them yet. That's one of the things that we help with the AIA. We help them get a relationship with these owners on these projects. So we have all these projects in design right now, almost 2,000 of those. But the first thing we're going to do here, let's jump into some bidding projects. And so we can click on bidding, hit apply selection, and it will filter down to those specific projects here. All right, so we're looking at 286 projects. We've got it set to where we're looking from the largest project size down, so $27 million is the largest project right now in bidding. So everything inside of our database is going to be hyperlinked. So you actually can, let's just take this first project here that's looking for sub-bids as we speak. So we can just click on this project and it'll take us right into the specific project information. All right. So you're going to see on this page a number of different things that I want you to be aware of. You're going to see, first of all, up here, and I know this is very important to each one of you, is the documents. Right? So we're going to have the documents accessible to you with your partnership with us. So you actually can just click on that tab and go right to the plans and specs on the project, and drill down to the specific pages that you might want to see. And you can click on those. You can do your takeoffs right from our site here, or you can actually just download those if you want to a PDF or a TIFF file, whichever one is preferred there. Send those off to people within your company that will be bidding those, and do your takeoffs from there. Also on this page, you're going to see location. You're going to have some of the information up here that will be relevant to you. Bid dates. Right now, we have sub bids are being called for. This is an RS means estimate on this project. RS means, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, many of you are familiar with RS means, it's cost estimation for construction going up around the country. We actually are sister companies with RS means, and a lot of the data applied to our database, you'll see here in a little bit, you'll be able to pull out your specific division to see what the estimates for the material and labor are on those projects. It's very exciting to have this information. So we can apply even projects that are in early planning, we can apply these models to this, so you have a pretty good estimate of what you're looking at on the projects. So you see down here, you're going to see notes. Our researchers, we have hundreds of researchers around the country that call in and confirm all of our projects, and they're updating these projects all along the way. So you're going to see them continually updating this, adding plans and specs, adding bidders list, all the different dates that are appropriate for you, all those kinds of things. So see, here's going to be 6 structures, 4 floors. Here's a total square footage on the project. This project does not have a bidders list. You see right here, the general contractor has been assigned to this. Okay, so this is where you would see your bidders list here. You'd be able to go in and place your bids to the bidders on the project. There's been a general contractor on this project, and so as I mentioned before, all these different companies will be hyperlinked. This is an exciting feature for our partners. So you can actually go in and look up any company. There are probably a number of contractors that you guys may have worked with in the past or you want to build a relationship with. We actually can help you track those contractors, and when they get assigned to a project as a bidder, or as, let's say, they win the project, you actually be able to track those through our delivery system. And I'll show you that here in just a second. So let me open this page up. Again, I apologize for the delay here. I think there's something with the WebEx that's causing it not to respond as quickly. But the response time when you're in our database is going to be very, very rapid. There we go. Okay. So you see North American Properties, they are the general contractor on this. They have 3 projects in planning right now worth $36.4 million. We're just going to go down here. You're going to have contacts within the company here. You see Travis is a contact in this company. You have his email address. Many of you use emails to contact, and we, through our relationships, are able to apply a lot of emails for you as well as other contact information. So as you look down here, you're going to see other projects that they have in planning right now. So if you're looking to build a relationship with a certain contractor, any certain company that is listed on projects, you'll be able to do that through our database. And so let me real quick. I'm gonna bring over a sample of some of the email deliveries that we can help you set up. So a number of different ways you can do that. Any saved search that is important to your company, whether it be types of projects or a stage of a project, or let's say there are keywords that you want to see, we can actually deliver for you an email whenever you would like that to come in, any day of the week or every day of the week whenever those come in. So save searches, you can do this. Here's an email right here of companies that I'm tracking. Okay, so you have about 8 or 10 of these that came in this email that I got on this morning. So you're going to see companies that I wanted to know about when they're listed as bidding projects, and these would be projects that would probably be of interest to you guys. You're going to see, like this company right here, they were ranked as a #1 bidder on this project. So if this is a company you're bidding with on this project, this would show up in your email on that morning that you assigned that to come in, or again, you can have this come in every morning if you want to. So you can track companies, you can track projects, you can have various save searches. Like set this up for a client of mine. He wanted to know in certain Virginia counties when projects were added to planning. So this is an email that would show up for him with projects that were in plan. You can do the same thing with bidding or even tracked projects that you want to follow. So if this is a company that you wanted to track, you actually just click on that star. You can do that here or on the other page where you can show the list. But you've been tracking it that way, and it's a great way to stay abreast of what's going on out there. We understand that many of the partners that work at MCA, you not only do bidding and do the office work, you're also out getting your hands dirty. And you don't have time all day, every day to be inside of our database. And so we've tried to accommodate that by helping you be able to have this delivery system set up. So whether you're out in the job or in the office or even on vacation, you're going to get these emails coming in, a quick look at them, and be able to see is there anything you need to pay attention to right away. So again, here's a sample project. You guys can you can add notes into each project page. So let's say you have various guys working on different things. You can put notes in here to be able to keep track of that. This is all customizable. You can move any of these different segments around. It's Google technology built into our database. And so whatever's most important to you, you can move that towards the top of the page. All right, so that's a sample project there. So let me go back out here and just show you now. I understand that you may have certain niches that you want to follow. You actually can drill down. Let's say you liked certain types of ownership. So you want to go after private projects. You know, an owner type and just segment out the private sector from the government projects that'll be going on. So you can just click on that and drill down to the private projects. You've got work type, you've got, of course, you talked about project location. Let's talk about category real quick. So we divide this up into two main headings. We've got civil projects. Typically anything that doesn't have a roof is going to be more of your roads, bridges, that kind of thing. You can drill down into the subcategories here, and certainly you can find opportunities inside the civil sector. You have water and sewage treatment plants also in the civil sector. Then when we go into the general category, you're going to see all of our main headings here, and each one of these headings will then have a subcategory also. All right, so you can go into the government projects and drill down into the specific subcategories. Each one of these will have all the subcategories applied to it. You'll see there the number right next, like there's 8 inside this 286 projects. There's 8 library projects inside the subcategories, so you'll be able to kind of see that before you click on it. What numbers will come up there. All right. With that in mind, let me show you. I'm gonna open this up to all projects here. And as I mentioned earlier, we are sister companies with RSMeans. We have the technology to apply the data to our database. So right now we're looking at the state of Illinois. We have almost 25,000 projects, and we can go into our material demand and open this up. Of course, Division 4 is going to be the division you want to know about. So we actually can just click on that and actually also, let's say there's a specific area inside Division 4 that you wanted to pull out. You can just click on that specific area. But what it's going to do is going to apply the RSMeans models to each specific project. Okay, so we're going to hit Apply Selection. And any project that fits the criteria of things that RSMeans tracks, you're going to see the estimates on there. So now we're not only going to see the projects themselves and the total project value. So you see this is a $4 billion project here. You're also going to see, and let me customize this here a little bit, you're going to see the material demand based on RSMeans estimates on each project. So for example, let me pull one of these out here. Let's go, here's the Rehabilitation Institute of Chicago. This is a hospital project. It's a $423 million project. And you've got an RSMeans estimate of $18 million in Division 4. So when we jump into this project here, we're going to see exactly how that breaks down. And as a member of the MCAA partnership with CMD, you'll have everything I show you today. You will have access to. We're so excited because we're applying a whole lot of technology, and of course Jeff has talked to you guys about the great opportunity you guys to get this stuff at a very, very great rate for you guys. So as we move down here into the project information, here's my material demand by RSMeans. Okay, I actually can open this up. You can see actually all the various divisions that will go in on this project. So you see each division has their own segment here and the breakdown. And of course, specifically, you're going to want to see Division 4. That's going to be most relevant to you. So in Division 4, you've got a material cost on this project of $7.6 million. Your labor and equipment is going to be $10.4 million, and then a total of a little over $18 million total on this project. All right, so as you're planning ahead and kind of doing, looking ahead 3, 6 months, 12 months, gives you a great idea of you know, what kind of opportunities there are out there for you. You can prioritize opportunities you want to go after through these RS means estimate. And it's a great way to kind of plan out what you want to go after. So that's the material demand. And as we mentioned before, I know we may have some questions as we move along. Feel free to let me know what those are. If you want to save those for the end, that's fine also. But so we're going to open this back up. So we're looking at 24,000 total projects in Illinois. And as I mentioned to you earlier, we have the ability to go and search the documents, actual search of plans and specifications of anything that you'd want to see. So let's say there was a specific type of brick or mortar or manufacturer that you work with, anything that you want to see, and actually I'll open this up to you. If there's something specific that you would like me to search while we're on here, I can do, you know, a few of those. But let's just say, you know, I'll just do a simple one here, concrete block. Okay, so we're doing a search of the documents for concrete block. And then what's going to do here, it's going to search these 24,000 projects and give us a return on what came up for that. All right, so in 2,633 of these projects, we have a hit on the plans and specifications. Okay, so you see right here where it says matching, and I've got a lot of things showing on my screen here, but this would be matching documents. Okay, so 15 times in the plans and specifications it showed up on this project. All right, so what we can do is just click on that number 15. It'll actually take you to the specific place inside the documents where that shows up. So if there's any specific niche or any kind of thing that you want to look for in the plans and specs, you click on that. So you're going to have matching specs here as one category, and you've got all the subcategories where that showed up. And then next you're going to have matching plans. So 3 times you see in the plans that actually showed up there. So let me actually click on that. All right, so you see right here, we pulled this out of the plans on this project. So again, I would imagine right now if you were able to talk back, which I love in demos to get feedback as they're going through, and it makes it a little more difficult as there's not, but you actually be able to pull up anything in the plans and specs that you want to see. It will take you to the exact page and highlight for you what it is that you're wanting to see. So you're going to see up here. You're going to see obviously in Division 4. You're going to see that show up. But again, you can just click on the specific page and open right up to it. All right, you can do that with anything that you want to see inside of these documents. You can do that search. You put it in here, and it's an unlimited search. You could put in here concrete block, or let's say there's another type of supply or word that you want to look for. You could put as many in there as you want, or you could do as many unlimited searches for various types of things also. So very exciting for you guys to be able to, and this might be something you guys would want to save. Let's say concrete block, that was your thing, and you want to go in and this search right here. These are projects in Illinois that say concrete block in the specs. You'd give this a title. Hit get email alerts for this search. What day do you want to get that email coming in? You might want this, every day of the week or maybe just a few days of the week. So whatever you want, you click on it and then simply hit save, and that shows up as a safe search for you. And also, since you click this get email alerts, you now have that email delivery system set up to show you have continual leads coming into your inbox that you can keep an eye on. As we're looking here, you may go into planning, and obviously you're not going to see, because of the search that we have, we're searching documents. You're typically going to see once documents are released, they're going to get a bid date set to them, and so those projects are going to show up in bidding. So it's a way for you to keep tabs on those. Let me do this here. I'm going to pull this out. So I can take that search off. It goes back to our original search here. And right now we're looking at a lot of projects that are in planning. As I mentioned, there were almost 2,000 of those. I'm going to hit apply selection here, and you can simply go in as you're kind of planning, a few months down the road and beyond. You can go in here and take a look at projects you want to see. For some of the members, this may be too big of a project for you. Let's say you only want to see projects that are 10 million and under. You can go in there and make a max project value. Select that, and then it's going to just show you the project that you want to see within there. All right, so we have 1,750 projects that are 10 million and under that are in planning right now across the state of Illinois. So you may go through and see projects that you like, you want to keep tabs on these. You can go through, you can check those, and now these are going to show up as tracked searches, and you can come in and just look up your tracked searches, or just allow these emails to come in. Anytime we update this in our system, these will show up in those email alerts for you, and you'll be able to just keep tabs. You'll want to know when a bid date's assigned, or when the documents are released, when bidders may be added to it, that kind of thing. And that's a way for you to keep tabs on that, again, without having to go back into our database on a consistent, maybe when you don't have time to do it, our system will report those to you. All right, so I did a basic overview of the major features of Read Insight, and so I want to take some time and open this up to maybe some specific questions that you may have. So I'm not sure if any have come in right now, but I'll open this time up right now. Do you have any questions?
I don't have anything yet, but let's give everyone a couple minutes or seconds to collect their thoughts.
Sure. Sure. Or if there's any specific thing that you would like me to go in and search, inside of the documents, just to kind of, let's say you have a specific niche that you'd like to see, just to get a sample of that, we certainly can do that for you.
Just one comment, Matt. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
This is John Pitt. And Matt, great job with the presentation. One other thought or consideration is that if somebody wanted to go in and even search post-bid the documents that exist related to a project, we will keep the documents attached to the project for 2 years past the bid date. So in some cases, if you wanted to go see whose grout was specified or what masonry units were specified, if that would be of a particular interest to you, particularly if you might know that a contractor in one case tends to work with one type of a manufacturer, you could at least go back and search that and find out what might have been specified. Doesn't always mean that that was chosen, but it gives you some history to go on. And sometimes, particularly the exterior kinds of things are going to happen on a project down the road a ways. Just another added feature.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thanks, John. Appreciate that. And John, if you have anything else, that's phenomenal. And sorry that I forgot that. But again, here's a manufacturer that show up, and this can be done with any. Basically anything that you'd want to see inside the documents. It's exciting to be able to have that feature. And again, you just click on that number, and it'll take you right to those pages.
Here we have one question. The question is, how long does the introductory rate apply through the MCAA?
Okay, Jeff, do you want to address that question?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, we don't have plans to adjust the rate, so that rate's going to be there for at least probably the first year, and then we'll reevaluate after that. But yeah, we don't anticipate that fluctuating a great deal.
Yeah, and the deal that you're getting through the MCAA is absolutely amazing. I appreciate just the foresight that they have. That's one of the things that they want to do for their members is to help you guys be able to bid more projects. And all of the information that you see in our database, for you to go in on your own to have access to all the things that we're offering here, it would be between 3,000 and 4,000 just for one region, one state. So it's exciting that you have that offering at such an incredible rate there. Yeah, we did a test run. I'm not sure if everybody's on the phone. I'm not sure who you all are, and I may not have met some of you, but we did a trial run for, I think it was about 10 members. Gave them a demonstration, showed them how to use the system, gave them a trial run, and had really great feedback from all of them, and appreciate the opportunity to have done that with them. And so that was part of the process of us taking a step towards the agreement that we had. And so we appreciate everybody that worked with us on that.
Jared had one more comment. He did want to say that the RS means would say a project head masonry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so and again, RS means, just in case you're not familiar with that, it's based on modeling that's been going on for, I believe it's from the like 1920s or 30s. And what RS means has done is gone, I think it's 77 different building categories in all the regions across the U.S. and then do the modeling for buildings that go up. And with their modeling that they do, they can pretty precisely tell you on any specific type of building in any specific region what's going to go into that building. And obviously the architect may make some nuances here and there, so you don't want to put your bids based off that number. But as far as looking at opportunities for your company and seeing where the best opportunities are, the best return on investment are going to be, it's going to be a very good tool for you to look at and see, looking into planning what's coming down.
The other thing Matt mentioned, I would just say, don't be overwhelmed. I mean, Matt can make this thing sing, but we will assist you and set up searches, as he mentioned, that will fully automate this. So, we're gonna help you set up those searches. I mean, our goal is not to make you database searchers. It's to make a system that's primarily automated for you, but if you want to go in and run some searches at any time, you can, but we'll help you with that. We also understand that we're not perfect as a company. We miss some projects from time to time, and so we have a system set up. If we miss something or if the updates, maybe we're slow on a particular project, you shoot us an email, and we're going to pass that right through our research system and jump on it. And nobody gets everything, but from time to time, if you see of something that's going on and we haven't cataloged it in one way or another, we're real eager to respond to you.
Yeah, just a word of thanks to everybody at MCAA, Jeff and his leadership, and we're very excited to offer this offering to the members. And as John said, I mean, from day one, when you say, hey, we want to sign up, John and his team will basically take your hand, walk you through the process, train your people. I mean, you may just need one seat in your company. You may be a bigger company that needs a few seats. They'll be available to you to train, to set you up, to get your safe searches set up all along the way. And so you'll be taken care of from day one all the way through. And so thank you all for joining us today. Hopefully we've been able to cover all your questions. And if you have any other further questions, feel free to reach out to us. And we'll be happy to respond to those in a timely manner. So thank you, everybody, so much.